2, 1, lift off. Blue Shepard has cleared the tower. Begin throttle down for Q limiting. Engine response looks good. Max Q, maximum dynamic pressure.
Max Q.
Mach 1, vehicle is supersonic.
Supersonic, we have passed through max Q, maximum dynamic pressure. That's when the vehicle, the stresses between the atmosphere and the speed are at the maximum. So to punch through that is so important. You see the BA3 engines is firing beautifully. You see the stream of steam behind it. Those ladies right now are having an incredible view on their way to space. Passing through 80,000 feet, 1,300 miles per hour. You're going to peak at about 2,300 miles an hour over Mach 3, 3 times the speed of sound. Shortly coming up, we'll have Nico.
Angalia famili zao na marafiki walikuja kuangalia tu yani.
But the two craft, the capsule and the booster, will continue their ascent to space. And there you see. The main engine is turned off. We're now going to separate the capsule from the booster, and at that point, Kristen, that's when all 6 astronauts start to feel the weightlessness, and shortly thereafter, we're going to let them unbuckle.
And that right there is the most critical milestone of this whole ascent. Oprah watching her best friend go to space.
Oh, see Katy Perry. Larry somebody, I don't know. No, there's somebody.
And the two craft is separated. 328,000 feet, 100 kilometers. Welcome to space, ladies, or shall I say?
Oh, the moon! You guys, I have to tell you, look at the moon. Look! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! I love you,
And just in case it wasn't clear, those are the astronauts. Those are their voices that you're hearing.
They're not astronauts, they're tourists.
Hit apogee at the highest point in flight. Well over 345,000 feet. Well over the Kármán line.
wow!
And at this moment, she was going to sing in space. I'm waiting for it.
Waiting for it.
1 minute warning. 1 minute warning.
So that is Capcom indicating a 1 minute warning for our astronauts to take in those last views before they get buckled back into their seats. At this point, both craft are descending already.
Katy Perry was supposed to sing.
And you hear that.
All report status.
I think this guy King ndio rafiki ya nani Oprah.
Copy. All astronauts in seat.
And a great piece of news there. All astronauts are back. On the bottom, that is the rocket that is streaming back down. The rocket will beat the capsule to its landing spot just 2 miles north of where it's taken off from. At the top of the rocket, you see a couple of fins that are popped out. Those are to stabilize the rocket as it comes into land. Shortly thereafter, you will see the drag brakes that deploy that will cut the speed of the rocket in half. And then in the last moments,
And there it is. We can see it from the stage.
there comes it, the rocket down. It's going to relight its engine. We're going to also see a sonic boom. We're going to hear that shortly here.
And remember, this is something that had never been done before until just a few years ago. Truly the stuff of science fiction that you're about to watch in just seconds.
Drag brakes.
This is beautiful. There you go.
Wow.
Hiyo ni rocket. Imedetach.
No, imeingia land. Ilitaka kitambo sana. Wale ndio watakuja sasa. I love gravity. They only use one engine.
And booster touchdown. Welcome home.
SpaceX
New
takes 33
Shepard.
minutes.
Picture perfect landing right there.
Picture perfect landing.
Right on target.
See that dust kind of creates this dramatic cloud that that reveals the beautiful rocket that has just taken these ladies up to space and back.
And I love the echo across the mountains. Is that what I was hearing there?
That's what
Nice
you were hearing. You heard the sonic boom, then you heard the engine relight, and all of that reverberates in this big, beautiful valley in West Texas.
They have a very massive land. Ona tu nafasi. Where?
All right, shortly here we're waiting to see the drone parachutes deploy from the crew capsule. Those are like the guide parachutes. There we go, the drone
Parachute imenene.
Words came out.
And then next will be the main parachutes that get pulled
The main
out.
parachute sasa.
Screaming inside the capsule.
And all three parachutes
So you need
reefing, and they will
lambisa
slowly inflate, slowing the capsule to a nice, smooth 10, 15 miles an hour. They are cruising back home. And I tell you, Kristen, from having gone through all of the simulations, I have gone through all of
Mission
the
NS
training.
31.
They put you in the capsule that simulates all of this, including the sounds, and when you hear the motors of the parachutes pop out, that is the best moment in flight.
Because I know Blue Origin does everything they can to make this as safe as possible. As safe as possible. Y'all have them with those parachutes fully deployed.
And we can see the capsule just over our shoulder here, going to be landing north and east of the launch pad, coming down softly and beautifully. 500 feet.
And you will see a puff of smoke when it touches down. A puff of dust.
Actually,
That's normal.
a puff of dust, last milliseconds, air cushion that will kick up the dust. It's a very soft landing despite the sporty perception. There it is.
Chris Jane, Khloe Kardashian. What are they doing there? Do they have somebody in this thing?
These things are
That is
really
the-
dead, you know, all those things that
Double shot.
Kristen, just some incredible images there. The capsule.
Welcome back.
And nice. Let's wait for our exit just a moment here. Make sure they're doing health checks in.
11, but
hiyo ilitoka 14:30 na hiyo ni 14:41.
Yes, and as you heard it there, everybody seemed to be just as ecstatic to be back here, back on Earth. Everybody appears to be fine. Beautiful shot there of the capsule down in the desert. As we were just saying, it looks like a tough landing, but it is an air cushion in the last milliseconds that just makes it even softer. I will also note the parachutes landed very close to the capsule. That's just an indication that there's not very much wind out here today. A beautiful day for a launch and landing. A beautiful day to add 6 more names to the roster of astronauts that have been over the Kármán line into space.